So in chapter morphology of flowering plants, we have a section semi-technical description for typical flowering plant. So these flowering plants, these are the angiosperms. They have the flowers, they have seeds. Flower is a reproductive unit, is meant for sexual reproduction, that has androecium, gynoecium. These are the male and female reproductive system structures that produces pollen grains and eggs respectively. Okay, in morphology of flowering plants, we see the calyx, corolla. Okay, there are bracteate. There is a term that is perianth, androecium, gynoecium, superior ovary, inferior ovary, male and female, bisexual plants, and based on the symmetry of flowers, the flowers are classified into actinomorphic, that is radial symmetry, zygomorphic, that is bilateral symmetry, and asymmetric, that is irregular symmetry. So these are the types of terms that we discussed and we classified into the morphology of flowering plants. Now talking about this, you see this diagram. First of all, this diagram, it is a floral diagram of a typical flowering plant. Now this floral diagram represents a Brassicaceae family. This floral diagram represents the Brassicaceae family. An example is mustard plant. Okay, now the floral formula is plus sign in a circle that represents the actinomorphic type of flower symmetry. Okay, that divides a flower into two equal halves in any radial planes, that is xyz. Okay, now there is a bisexual plants. That symbol is bisexual plants, that is downward arrow and upward arrow. Okay, now k 2 plus 2, that means k stands for calyx. This calyx, the members of calyx, these are the sepals. Now k 2 plus 2. Okay, these are the k stands for the calyx. Okay, in floral formula. Now we are discussing the floral diagram with floral formula. This Brassicaceae family represents the mustard plant. Now C4, C stands for corolla. Corolla, it is for the petals, that gives the color to a flower. Okay, it is a part of a flower which is one of the wall. We have discussed wall, that is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Now in floral formula it says A 2 plus 4. A stands for androecium. C, this is the floral formula represented by some symbols in the floral formula. BR stands for bracteate, K stands for calyx, C stands for corolla, P stands for perianth, A stands for androecium, and G stands for gynoecium. So A, in this diagram you see A 2 plus 4. Okay, so this represents the androecium structures, kind of stamens, that is 2 plus 4 arrangement. And then G underscore 2 fused, that means G represents the gynoecium. Do you see, when the G is on the top side, that means it's a superior ovary. G represents the gynoecium that has an ovary. Now if G is on the top on a line, that means the gynoecium has a superior ovary. If G is on the bottom, that means the line is on the top for inferior ovary. Okay, so this was it. So in this diagram, which is a Brassicaceae family, example is the mustard plant. In this diagram, G is on the top and 2 is fused. That means kind of 2 ovary may be fused. Okay, but it's a superior ovary. You have to remember from this floral formula, that is plus sign, bisexual plants, K for calyx, C for corolla, A for androecium, and G for gynoecium. So this was it. And arrangement is very important, that is K 2 plus 2, C4, A 2 plus 4, and G underscore 2 fused. So this was a typical plant family which is Brassicaceae, and example is mustard plant. Now on this side you see what we have discussed is just in the floral diagram and floral formula represents the mustard plant, which is the typical plant family, that is the Brassicaceae. Okay, which is a Brassicaceae. So yeah, this was it. Now the second, the only family given in the NCERT is the Solanaceae family. Solanaceae family is also known as the potato family. Let's direct jump on the floral formula of the Solanaceae family. So it says like plus sign in the circle that represents the actinomorphic, which is a type of symmetry, that is a radial symmetry that divides a flower into two equal halves in any radial planes, that is xyz. So this is the actinomorphic, so plus sign. Then it's a bisexual plants, arrow upward downward, it's a bisexual plants that have male and female reproductive parts, that is gynoecium and androecium present within a flower. So this is a bisexual plants. Then it says the K5 is fused. Under the bracket, it means they are fused. They have linkage with together. Like now K, what is K? So K for calyx. K for calyx. Calyx, which is a one of the wall of the plant. These are the sepals. They are green in color. They protect the flower in a bud stage. So these are the K. Okay, and these are fused. So this is why K underscore, no, in bracket 5. Now next term is the C for corolla, which is a petal that gives a color to a flower. Okay, that one of the member. Okay, this can be gamopetalous, gamosepalous. These are, if petals are united, if petals are free, they are polypetalous. So these are the terms. Same with the calyxes, they are polycephalous, gamocephalous. Gamo means fused, united, polycephalous they are free. So these are the conditions. Now you see in here, then the A stands for androecium, that has the stamens. Now in here A is 5, but in this there is a special thing about C and A are fused with the line on them. Okay, it means that corolla and androecium, that is stamens, they are fused. That means it shows the perianth condition. In, you see, if you see the brinjal belongs to the Solanaceae family. Okay, the stamens are attached to the petals. So this condition is represented by this, that is C and A. These are joined by the line on upside. Okay, so this was it. Now on beside that, it is G, capital G is on the top. That means ovary is superior. Okay, the same as we seen in the mustard plant, that represents the Brassicaceae family. So in here ovary is also fused. Okay, so that's it. So this was the floral formula of Solanaceae. Solanaceae is also known as potato family. Okay, now economic importance. Many plants belonging to this family are source of food, that is tomato, brinjal. You see the brinjal and potato. Spices, chili, medicine, belladonna, ashwagandha, fumigatory, that is tobacco, and ornamentals in petunia. So these are the economic importance of Solanaceae family. Now talking about the floral characters, they have inflorescence. What are the floral characters? They're present within the flowers. These are inflorescence, flower, calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, fruit, seeds. So these are the floral characters. In inflorescence, you have to see it's a cymose. Cymose means the flower is at the terminal, that's it. So no more growth, so it just stop. This is the cymose type of inflorescence as seen in solanum. You have to remember which type of inflorescence seen in the solanum. It's a cymose. Okay, now the flower, these are the bisexual and actinomorphic. So flowers can be bisexual flower and unisexual flower. What is bisexual flower? When the male and female parts are present within a flower. Within a flower there's a single flower. Male and female reproductive parts are present within a flower. Okay, so bisexual flowers. And then the actinomorphic flowers are divided into, actinomorphic, zygomorphic, and asymmetric. Asymmetric is a irregular type of symmetry. Okay, so this was it. So flowers are bisexual and actinomorphic. Now calyx, we have seen calyx and corolla. So they are 5 in number, 5 in petals. You see in the diagram as well, K5 C5. That means it's 5 in number. Okay, they are united. It means they are in bracket, so they are united, they are fused together. So K5 C5, you see in the bracket, that means they are fused together. They are persistent, calyx are persistent, and the oscillation is valvate oscillation. What is aestivation? It is an arrangement of members within a wall. So that's the aestivation. Or there are valvular aestivation, twisted aestivation, imbricate aestivation, maxillary populatory aestivation. So the valvular type of aestivation present in the calyx. Okay, corolla also show the valvular type of aestivation. You see, valvular aestivation, that means the members are in a particular direction. That's it, they are just touching each other. So this is a value aestivation. Now androecium, you see the stamens are 5 in number, they are epipetalous condition, that means the stamens are attached to the petals. So this is why corolla and androecium seen in the floral formula, they are attached like by the line. Okay, so this was it. Okay, now the gynosium. The special thing about this Solanaceae family, that is the gynosium, because it's a bicarpellary obligatory placed. You see G underscore 2 inside the bracket, that means they are fused, and they are bicarpellary, that means 2 in number. They are bi, that is 2. Bicarpellary obligatory, they are sidely placed like this, and then it is a syncarpus. Ovary is superior, as I said, because G is on the top, so ovary is superior. Bilocular, you have to remember this, and placenta swollen with many whorls and exile. You have to remember these things, right? So this was the gynosium. Then fruits, it's a berry or capsule. So in Solanaceae family, it's a berry or capsule. The fruits are berry or capsule. You see, take the tomato, it's kind of circle in shape, it's kind of berry or capsule. Now, seeds, these are many and endospermous. Seeds are many and endospermous, and we have already discussed the floral formula and economic importance. So, what we have seen? We have seen the floral characters involving the inflorescence, flower, calyx, corolla, androecium, gynosium, fruit, seeds, and then the floral formula and the economic importance. Now, on this side, we are going to see the, this is the floral diagram. This represents, you have to remember, if this ask they what this floral diagram represents, which family, you have to say that it's the Solanaceae family, right? It's the Solanaceae family. You see the 5 stamens are present. Okay, the 5 stamens are present. Exile type of placentation can be, we can see in here, there are many whorls, placenta swollen with many whorls. You see, it's a bicarpellary obligatory place in carpus superior ovary, bilocular, placenta swollen with many whorls and egg So this is, now leaves shows the alternate and venation is reticulate. So Solanaceae family, their leaves are alternate and venation is reticulate. That means the veins are parallel. They run parallel. No, they form the mesh-like structure. So this is a reticulate type of venation. Okay, as seen in most of the dicot plants, and in monogot plants there is a parallel venation. That means the veins and, okay, the veinlets, they goes run parallel, if I'm right. Okay, if stems, now stems of the Solanaceae family, it is very important, that is their branch and underground stem in potato. So as we see that potato grows inside the soil, so underground stem in potato, that is Solanum tuberosum. So this was the Solanaceae family. What we have discussed in this, we have discussed the floral formula, floral diagram, we have discussed the Brassicaceae that represents the mustard plant. Okay, we have discussed the Solanaceae, we have seen their floral formula, economic importance, floral characters, and vegetative character that include the stem, leaves. So this was it.